Ladies and gentlemen, the golf guru, my friend Mike the Durich, getting ready to go on with his weekly golf show, 93.7 The Fan. Tune in from 7 until 8. No one loves it or knows the game better, in my opinion, than this guy. But listen, we also love the name Arnold Palmer. The Arnold Palmer Airport, your neck of the woods, Latrobe. It's the Westmoreland County Air Show, so hopefully they can dodge the raindrops. But we urge everyone to go out and enjoy, right?
It's a great show if they can get the planes in the air. It's obviously very cloudy. It's raining. If they do get out, it's going to have to be the low show, which isn't nearly as good as the high show. But at least there'll be something. It's just too bad. It's a lousy weekend for it to be like this.
All right, now let's talk about golf. AT&T, Byron Nelson, Jordan Spieth made a move. Ben Crane still your leader. But in that group, a shot back, Sergio Garcia. What do you make of Sergio? When, if ever, or is his time passed him by to get a major? Because, you know, the U.S. Open, believe it or not, we're about a month away from when we will know who the winner of the 2016 U.S. Open is at Oakmont.
I've followed him since he was that 19-year-old kid who hit that slice around the tree at Medina,
right.
Remember, in the PGA Championship? I think he is the absolute example of a guy who got intimidated and just blown out of the water by Tiger Woods. He blamed, I don't know how many tournaments that he lost on Tiger, because Tiger got the better of the weather with his draw as opposed to Sergio's. Tiger gets all the breaks, blah, blah, blah. And you heard that over and over. I don't think he'll ever win a major. I really don't.
All right, Jordan Spieth, how bad does he need to have a good finish here the next two rounds to get himself in the right mental state to get ready for the U.S. Open?
I think it will help him. I don't think it's critical. Everybody was ready to write him off after he didn't respond real well the first time he came back after the Masters. Okay, he didn't play in 3 weeks. There was going to be some rust. I think he showed, what kind of player he still is by these two rounds. 129 in 2 rounds. That's pretty good.
I know. I think the best he's ever had is like 130, so he's done very well.
Yep.
Listen, you got Byron Nelson this weekend. I'm a big fan of his. And then Jack's tournament, Muirfield, next week. 1-2 punch. What have those guys meant to the game of golf?
Can't say everything because we have guys like Arnold and Gary Player and people like that. But they've been giants in the game.
I know.
Byron Nelson was not only a prolific champion, but he was one of the nicest men you could ever meet. I got that opportunity one time down at the...
you met him?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
At the World Golf Hall of Fame in St. Augustine. They had a little get-together for something. I don't even remember what it was now. But he was there, and he was available to speak to, and he spoke to every one of us individually. It was such a thrill. It's great to know Arnold, and it's great to have met Nicklaus, but Byron Nelson, he's just such the perfect gentleman.
Any thoughts on the U.S. Open? And also tell the folks about your show. I got about a minute left. Go ahead.
Today we're going to talk to the guy who is commissioned to do the U.S. Open poster.
Ooh.
Every year, they have one depicting scenes from something at the golf course. And you'll be not surprised that the church pews are featured in this guy's.
Makes sense.
He's done them for 9 years. It's ironic. This is Oakmont's 9th U.S. Open. So that's kind of cool. We're going to talk to him. And we're going to talk to a guy from Pittsburgh who is now the Senior Director of Communications at the USGA, Adam Barr.
All coming up today, the golf show with this guy, Mike the Durich, 93.7 The Fan.